I'll just wait till everybody gets here. If anybody comes back. Come on. Come on. I made it back. Can you see me now, Zach, and hear me? Hello again. Welcome back. Can you now I'm buffering. God bless America. Can you guys hear me and see me? Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I apologize so much for this. Yes, hallelujah. I am not touching anything ever again. Oh, thank you, Lord. That was a hell of a ride. Okay, thank you, Zach. Now I'm going to cough all in your guys' ears. Sorry, guys. Oh my God, I apologize. Wow. Is this Monday? Is this a Monday? I am so happy though. The camera's working, the mic is working, we're working. I'm alive. My computer's still intact because I didn't destroy it. I am never touching anything ever again. Oh, really, Ron? Hey, look at that. Holy crap. Chiguara? Oh, I know I butchered that name. I'm so sorry. But thank you so much for donating that lemon. Thank you so much. Oh, right? Hey, there you go, Terry. That's so funny. I'm lagging on Facebook. That figures. Terry, I plan on investigating an old chicken coop so I can maybe find a poultrygeist. You let me know if that. I so love your jokes. I really do. So Facebook is lagging. Is YouTube lagging? I'm sure it looks like I'm stuck again in a beautiful, picturesque moment. No, it might be here because when it's sunny out, nothing works. Right, Ron? So anyway, yeah, my son was supposed to come up, but his car is in the shop and he's stuck with it. And So he's not coming up. That's why I started messing with things anyway, is because for some reason when I stream on StreamYards and pull up somebody, you guys can't hear them unless I unplug my headphones. And that's such a pain in the ass because I have a hard time hearing them that way. I mean, I'd rather you guys hear them than, I'd rather us all hear them. All right. I do have to touch one thing because it's bugging the hell out of me. So give me 1 second. But I promise you it should not affect the stream. I'm dancing for you guys. Okay. Nope. It still needs to go over. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh. All right. So, without further ado, let me find some freaky news because I have not done any research for today. Am I still alive? Well, I mean, I feel that I'm alive, but yeah, he'd come up and visit Valdez. I love it here. It's the best move. I mean, besides being away from my kids, I really hate that part, obviously. But I really enjoy it here. I love it. Absolutely love it. So, let me make sure this is the right one. That doesn't look right down there. Damn it. Yeah. Yeah, I'd recommend coming down in the summer. There's a lot of things to do here. We have whale watching trips. We have well, I don't know. I mean, a lot of outdoor stuff. A lot of outdoor stuff. And I'm hoping it's not going to be too hot here. Last year we had wildfires, and see what people don't understand with our wildfires. It's kind of like we don't have the manpower up here because we're not used to wildfires. Yeah, it is. Not going to tell me what it is here. It's 27 here, which means it's about 47 on the East Coast, feel wise. All right. Well, it's not very good news. There we go. Sorry, guys, that I'm not prepared at all. But shall we get into some freaky news? As soon as I find some. So apparently, a mysterious totem doll was found on a Florida beach, but it sparks debates. Let's see what this is all about. As soon as it comes up, I will share the screen so you guys can see it. That is weird. That's got some teeth in it. Hold on 1 second. So I'm winging it today, guys. So please bear with me. Let's see. Mysterious. Okay, can you guys see that okay? I cut my hair, so now I'm feeling I gotta take a shower. There we go. Yep. The kitty getting zoomed up by the spaceship. Mysterious totem doll found on Florida beach sparks debate. So here's what it looks like. That's kind of creepy looking. Hey Jennifer, how you doing? How you doing? After this, I got so much to tell you all. Last Thursday has sparked debate over its origin. The doll, found by Robertson at Sherrydown Park in Cape Canaveral, Florida, was made of coconut, had multiple limbs adorned with feathers, as well as appeared to be human teeth. Oh, I'm sorry that you're not doing good, Jennifer. I'm so sorry to hear that, hon. You know what, Terry? That sounds familiar to me. As weird as that sounds, it sounds weird to me. I have a whole bunch of useless information in my head, but that's a pretty cool fun fact. That really is. I like that. Um, so yeah, a rather strange doll made out of coconuts, Robertson said. What was really sort of terrifying or horrifying that it had actual human teeth. Yeah, that's a little funky. You can definitely tell those are human teeth. Oh, oh, oh. He said that he had dropped the doll back in the ocean on the advice of his fellow beachgoers, who told him that it was a voodoo doll and should be destroyed. Robertson initially thought the doll was bad juju, but changed his mind after doing some research. It's not a voodoo doll, he said. It's the god of slaves that came from Ghana in the Caribbean, and they used it for good luck and protection. We were quite relieved to find out it wasn't a voodoo doll. The doll is believed by Robertson to be a totem of the African spider god Anansi. Right, Ron? Yeah, it is really cool and very different. It's pretty neat. Um, let's see. Uh, so a trickster god, Anansi is a trickster god, once especially venerated venerated by victims of the Atlantic slave trade for his ability to overcome his oppressors using cunning and trickery. But Michelle Davis, the owner of Essence of Knowledge Urban Bookstore in Cocoa, Florida, has a different opinion. This right here is creepy, said Davis of the doll's human teeth. Davis said that she thought the doll could have been a part of a voodoo ritual, a practice she said is widespread. Yes, of course, people practice voodoo, but they do it here in Cocoa Beach, he said. They do it all over Florida, Louisiana, New Orleans. Voodoo is real. Despite her opinion, Roberts advised that the next person to find the doll not to panic. It's anybody else's finds it's not a voodoo doll. It's really a good luck doll from Africa, he said, who actually made the doll and its age are who actually made the doll. Oh, okay, I see. Who actually made the doll and its age are ultimately unknown. So yeah, that is a pretty cool doll though. I think he put it back in the ocean, Jennifer, because he didn't want it. At first, that's what he thought. It was a voodoo doll. But voodoo, I mean, even though they have voodoo dolls, yes, but what you got to watch out for is not really voodoo people, it's hoodoo. But yeah, definitely weird find there. Definitely weird find. Okay, let's see if we can find anybody else. Any other news? Really, Juan? Jennifer, he put it back in the ocean where he found it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. So they had another sighting of, well, that ain't it. That's not what I was looking for. You're welcome, hon. No problem. I like how your name shows up on the screen. That's pretty cool. So does any of you guys watch Project Blue Book? It's getting really good. Oh, okay. Oh, they get really like funky, Ron. Why is this? All right, hold on Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm going to go ahead and try and pull up. Now, this usually does not work when I want it to, but we'll try it. If anybody wonders where I get the sources for a lot of my research, it's with this app, which is Everything Paranormal. Where did my screen go? There it is. That scared me. Hey, Beep Beep, how you doing? Oh, really, Jennifer? That's a good way to do it, though. That's a really good way. So I have this app called Everything Paranormal, and usually what I do when I'm coming here to do my normal shows, because mind you, everybody that's coming in here, this is not my normal show. Usually I'm more prepared than this, but today was just hell. So where did this go? Where did my list go? There we go. Let's see what's going on. All right. So they're talking about the Ogopogo. Now, if you haven't heard of the Ogopogo, it's a sea creature that's kind of like Nessie. And somebody thinks they might have figured it out. I'm trying to remember where Ogopogo is. Could probably look in my book, but I want to say it's in Canada. Okakan Lake. Yeah, British Columbia. Okay. So he said, I'm looking for the Ogopogo, the funny little Ogopogo. His mother was a Polly, while his father was a whale. I'm going to put a little bit of salt on his tail. Hey, White Wolf. No, British Columbia, Canada. When it comes to sea and lake monsters, the Loch Ness Monster is the lady of the pack, and rightly so. So tales have been told for centuries. Its annual sightings are increasing at the record-breaking pace. It makes regular appearances on the mainstream media. It continues greatly to be a local economy, and even a few songs written about it. While the Ogopogo of Okanagan Lake probably generates a few souvenir sales in the Valley of British Columbia. It has a long history as he had some recent sightings and even his own song. It's no Nessie. However, like its Scottish counterpart, Ogopogo does attract scientific studies, and one of its most persistent researchers recently gave a detailed report on his latest findings. Spoiler alert, its mother wasn't a poly and its father wasn't a whale. Zach, are you still here, hon? Zach knows the commands. I think it's I gamble. I'm scared to touch anything after all the morning I've had. Um, it's I gamble. Crap. What is it? Yes, champion, champ. Yes, you're right, Ron. I remember that now. Oh, look at that. Diary comes in with the win. Hi, Diary. I crap. I like that one. No worries, beep beep. It's going around all day today. I'm telling you. I was up, then I was down, then I was up. No audio, then no video, and it's been crazy. So, like I said, this is not your typical broadcast. I appreciate that, Diary. I do appreciate that, hon. Thank you so much. Okay, so it's sort of a false logical argument. If you have an explanation and you don't, then I'm right. Myths and legends are often stories, and very often they're delivered as stories to teach lessons. They're used as a vehicle to transmit other sorts of knowledge, and they're useful from that point of view. The problem begins when people take the myths as being literally true, and then it becomes irrational. This is true of all mythical belief systems, and also a large issue in working science opposing mythical truths. See, I don't believe in that theory, but what am I gonna do? Hello, Ricky. How you doing, hon? Oh, excuse me. Well, he sounds like a political scientist in that quote. Robert Young is an earth and environmental science professor at USB Okanagan. He tells Info News that about 1,000 lakes around the world have reports of lake monsters, and 34 of them in British Columbia. Ogopogo is the most famous, being called Nahatik, the spirit of the lake, by the interior Celsius First Nation people thousands of years ago. Young has heard the ancient myths, the more recent ones told by early European settlers, and the modern stories complete with videos. He doesn't buy into the myth and believes the witness saw something. It's his job as a working scientist to explain what that was. Needless to say, it wasn't a sea monster. Yeah, Ron. I mean, I get scientists. I get how they have to be, but I mean, to sit there and say that people didn't have experiences, even though, like, when it comes to the paranormal, I'm very skeptical of evidence. Um, That's right. I go through you guys' evidence like bit by bit. But that's what I do. But if somebody has an experience, I'm not going to try to disprove that experience because, I mean, mind you, if like my husband says I hear something and I can tell it's like ice falling, I'm going to say it's ice falling. But I'm not, people have real experiences and I'm not there to disprove their experiences, if that makes sense. Um, if they believe that they had an experience, then that was pretty much a real experience to them. Hey, Smoking and G Sharp, welcome back, hon. I hope I'm making sense with that. Exactly, Ron. And yeah, when it comes to Champ or Ogopogo or Nessie, I've never been there. I would love to go there. Um, but I do believe, all the different winding caverns and that are in the ocean there, or in the lake there, I do believe it's possible. It's very possible for Nessie to be Nessie. And they're finding all these cave systems that even come up to maybe Nessie and Ogopogo and Champ are all the same thing. I've never really researched on the different, because as far as I know, everybody that reports it's kind of the same thing as Nessie. So it could be very possible, very possible. But I understand what this guy's doing. He's a scientist. He's got to go through it. I mean, I totally get where he comes from, and we're all used to that. We're all used to skepticism, right? You think there's two kinds? There very well could be, yeah. I kind of have that feeling. I kind of feel like Nessie's bigger than everybody else, if that makes sense. And some people even, I have a lot of Bigfoot friends, um, that they look at Bigfoot as a primate, not a primate, but in that aspect, kind of. To where I look at it more as an elemental. I believe it's a protector of the woods, if that makes sense. Where they look at it as a literal being. Oh, there's definitely different kinds of Bigfoot. But I think to me, they're protectors of the woods and the earth. They're like elementals, just like fairies and all them. And it's funny because a lot of paranormal people don't get into the cryptozoology and everything like that, or they didn't get into UFO and aliens. I've always been intrigued about everything on weird, I guess you could say, um, my whole life. And I don't know. I've always searched in all three of the categories, you know. Well, four if you think about cover ups and conspiracy theories and stuff like that. 'Cause who doesn't love a good conspiracy theory? But you find a lot of paranormal people don't get into Bigfoot or cryptozoology or aliens and vice versa. You know, hey, Little Red. I know. I finally got everything working. You missed it. Not only did I lose audio, I got the audio back. And then, oh, you were there for when I got the audio back. Then I lost my video. They're trying to keep me down. No. So, I mean, what are you going to do? You know, I love researching it all. And I love hearing all the different opinions on it. So, with this guy, I can understand where he's coming from, being, you know, he wants to believe. He's got a poster in his office with the words, I want to believe. That's my takeaway. Traditionally, knowledge shouldn't be abandoned. But I think, to me, a lot of old legends with like Native Americans and that, they really, I mean, they believed it. Same with the Egyptians and the gods and the goddesses. They really believed in that stuff. Ooh, I'm spreading that rumor right now. No. Oh, yeah, definitely, Little Red. Definitely. That's cool, Ron. That's really cool. I mean, I don't know what your take on it, if it's cool for you. Hearing that and, yeah, smelling that, that's the Appalachian Trail, definitely. You know where I wanna go? Has anybody been to the Brown Mountains? Do you guys know what the Brown I know some of you know what the Brown Mountains are. The lights of the Brown Mountains. I wanna go, don't I wanna see that so bad. I wanna experience that so bad. Since we're talking new stuff and everything too, um, come on, there you go. Um, yeah, it would be cool to see Diary. Oh yeah, definitely trickster trolls. So I don't know if you guys remember when I was talking about that whole thing with the spinning wheel to work with your mind and everything. I didn't buy that one, but I did buy another one. And of course I can't see right now. My eyes are like, what the hell's going on? Am I froze again? Hey NorCal dude, how you doing? Oh crap. Hold on, I'll get it here in a second. Am I froze? I can't win for losing, I swear. Well, now I can't get it to stay on there. But I bought, you're supposed to control it with your mind and everything, but I'm going to wait until, well, hopefully I'll hold this up long enough and it'll catch it. But I'm going to wait until I have a little, I have a glass vase coming that I'm going to set over it. Do you guys remember me talking about that? I was going to buy that one. I don't know what I could do to. Oh, let me go ahead and get off of that. Maybe that'll help. Or maybe not. It's back to being a podcast, apparently. I'm scared to do anything. God bless America. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm like way behind on my end here. Oh, look at what it's stuck on, too. White Wolf said, oh my God, a cuddle. People will talk. LMAO. Oh, it went away. Damn. I would have to say I wouldn't have to, I know Mercury retrograde. What the heck? It's been bad today. My whole stream's been bad today. Oh, I look mad. I look like my nephew, too. See, I didn't have to make the rumor. It just stuck there. So I got new cards. I have a couple new cards that came in the mail. I got the spiritual as fuck cards. And I'll pick a card for you guys. Maybe one of you guys need to hear what it has to say. Could be sunflares. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, no, because let me tell you something. Once I broke out and danced, Jen, I'm telling you, it would probably work just fine then. So these are the spiritual AF cards. So let me go ahead. And this is the one I pulled. There are people who dislike you because you don't dislike yourself. This is true. The biggest revenge we can have on people who judge us is to love ourselves. And love ourselves hard. And for really reals. Some people are going to talk shit about you simply because you are shining bright as fuck. Shine on, my friend. Shine on. I'll pick one more of these. I love these cards. I really, they talk like I talk. All right. So you want to be a badass? Show your heart to everyone. It takes a lot of courage to be authentic in this world. And showing your heart doesn't mean you're soft all the time or that you're a hot mess or a doormat. It means you're showing you up fully as yourself. You know what's weak as fuck? Living a fake ass life trying to please others. See, they're right on. That's right. Shine on, mofos. I love these cards. They get me all pumped. I got those cards. Beep beep, is it lagging or are you trying to make it lag? No. Hi Jenny. How you doing? And then I got a dice thing, which is really cool. And if I wasn't so froze up, I would show you guys. But it's just like a pendulum mat. But it comes with 2 regular dice. And from the numbers that come up, no, I'm not lagging. Okay. It'll tell you different things like recreate, do not hesitate, do not rush. Talking about 2s apparently are control, like the tarot cards, success and development, profit, refuse to help, assistant from the, I don't know what that was. Okay. Happiness and success, harmony, difficulty, which is nice because I could use that. I know, right? I wish you could see it too. I can use it kind of as a pendulum mat. I could see me using that as a pendulum mat, just going over the answers instead of rolling the dice, which is nice. And I got that. Oh, really, Little Red? That's cool. I love animal spirit cards. Oh, Jenny, I'm so sorry to hear that, honey. That sometimes it happens. You know, we go through that phase. Believe me, are you kidding me? There's sometimes that I think I'm pregnant all over again. Hey, Jack, did I say that right? Hopefully. Yes. Thank you, Ricky. Yeah, sending you peace, Jenny. Believe me, let me just say one thing, okay? I spent most of my years, I've only not dealt with, I mean, I still deal with my depression and anxiety, um, but not as much as I used to. And I dealt with it from the time I was young to the time I was about, I'd say about, I started getting out of it about maybe 5 years ago. And then about 3 years ago, yeah, 3 years ago, I put my foot down and said, I'm not dealing with this anymore. Um, and I did baby steps of what was keeping me from living my full life, I guess you could say. I really wish I wasn't frozen because, I mean, this with the facial features on the screen, it's just weird. Um, and I mean, just taking little baby steps. I did little things like I did shadow work. Do you know what shadow work is? If not, I'll explain it to you a little bit. Shadow work is diving deep, and it's hard. I'm not going to lie. It's very hard to go through. That's why you do baby steps. And um I did it a couple different ways. Now, I'd lay there in bed and I'd be like thinking of something in the past that I wanted to get rid of, the negativity. Okay. The negativity I wanted to get rid of. And I would sit there and I would either do two things. One was I would see the negativity, the blackness, fill up a bubble and let it just float off and not think about that again. Or I would think about it and imagined of I don't the old vacuums that had the hose, if you know what I'm talking about. I would go from head to toe and like, okay, Jennifer, take care, hon. Have a great day. But I would take I would pretend that I see that vacuum cleaner head go over me and suck that negativity. And I did that like every night before I went to sleep. Every night. Okay. And little by little, the days became brighter and stronger and brighter and stronger. Yes. You're very welcome, Jennifer. Thank you so much. But yeah, I mean, it's little things that you got to find that help yourself out, that work for you, not help yourself. But I feel, you know, I can understand that, Jenny. I totally can. You do feel drained when it's, stuff like that. Exactly, Jacques. At the same time, I would think of one thing a day that I'm happy for and something I want to keep around myself and something that made me feel happy. Exactly. Yes. And I always I'm trying to think how to put it into words. I wouldn't go to bed mad or sad. Even if I had a fight like with my ex-husband or my husband or, that they drained the hell out of me, I would think of it like you, Jack. Yeah, exactly, Jacques. That's exactly what, when I laid down, I would think of something like that and I would drift off to sleep thinking of that. And you have to be in the right state of mind to get rid of all negativity. Like if there's people dragging you down, it's hard to walk away from people like that. And I'm telling you, I'm the biggest one. You know, it was very hard for me, but I had to put my foot down and say, you know what? This person in my life is not bringing me happiness. So they're gone. They're just gone. I'm not dealing with it anymore. And know when to walk away. Yeah, that is beautiful, Ron. Right, right, Terry. Yeah, definitely. And for some people it is. It's much better when you have medication. That's with some people. Yeah, definitely. Exactly, Little Red. Yeah, even with spirits, it's hard. Yes, I know exactly how you feel. Hey, Flat Earth Preacher, how you doing, hon? Thanks for coming in. I know, Jenny. I know. Believe me, exactly. I was exactly the same way. I mean, I can't say exactly, but I was like that. Yeah, it is a very hard. Exactly what Ricky said too. It's a very hard process. It is. My XCam thing just flashed on. I don't know what the hell's going on, but ah, you do feel so much better when once you get that hardest person to get away from that you never thought you would cast out of your circle or whatnot. When that person and you see how much better you feel, it'll get easier and easier. Believe me. Yep, Terry, I've done the same thing. There's family members that I don't talk to anymore. And I've always been the one to put on a mask and be happy go lucky. And I deal with everything and I take it in stride and I'm good. And then I realized I wasn't good. Okay, Terry, have a great day, hon. Thank you so much for coming in. Excuse me. Oh, damn, Little Red. You saw a shadow of a woman the other day? Flat Earth? Oh, sorry. That was my coffee. That wasn't a fart. I feel like I have to explain that every time now. Oh, Flat Earth, you just don't know the half of it. I know I'm frozen. Apparently, I'm having a podcast today. That's right, a ghost fart. Wow, that's pretty cool. Love you too, Ricky. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry about this stream. This whole stream has just gone to nothing. No, I mean it's something, but Sorry, I was just checking my hubby texted me. Take care, Ricky. Love you, hon. Thank you so much for coming in. But yeah, so I mean, it's pretty. That's in Flat Earth. That's exactly one of the reasons why. Hey, Red Moon, why I made this channel, because everybody's beliefs and everybody's way of thinking is awesome here. Do you know what I mean? And we have such a good group of people that come in here. You will never be judged here. You know, um, whether you believe in, you know, obviously flat Earth, whether you believe in cryptozoology, paranormal, whatever. You know what I mean? You will never be judged here. That's one of the reasons, like I said, I made this channel. I think I'm just old and grumpy. I'm at that age where I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. This is what I think. I don't care what anybody else thinks, but you know. But I love talking about this stuff, and I love getting it out there, and I love, you know, for somebody who's never, you know, maybe experienced the paranormal, or maybe he's never experienced anything with cryptozoology or aliens, or you know what I mean, conspiracy theories or the Mandela effect. I mean, I had the Mandela effect flip-flop on me, and it freaked me out a little bit. Yes, you're so right, Shock. White light meditation can help you build your own inner light, then you send it to healing light out to the world. It'll help your home feel better and may help your husband too. That is so true. That is so true. Wow, that was a loud gulp. I'm sorry, guys. So your clients are skeptics, Little Red? That's hard. That's hard. That's so hard. So anyway, Flat Earth, I hope you do feel welcome here, because you are welcomed here. So what else? I wonder, I know I'm frozen. I wonder if I share the screen. Let's see if see if that comes up. Oh, that's looking weird. Hold on, let me see if I can. Why is it flashing like that? It's not flashing on my screen. Maybe it's something to do with StreamYards. Yeah, I would love to join, watch you when you go live, Flat Earth. Definitely. I wish it wouldn't flash like that, but it's working. Am I moving more? So anyway, what I was saying, remember, okay, do you guys remember that wheel that I was talking about? That said that, oh no, where'd the piece go? Are you kidding me? I swear to God, I put it back in its box. And now the piece to the top of it's gone. Are you freaking kidding me? It's not even on the floor where it would have dropped. Okay, so I guess I'm not supposed to tell you guys about this or show it to you. Well, apparently you're not. Oh, it did fall in there. Okay, I did find it. Okay, so that wheel that you're supposed to be able to move with your mind, right? Remember we discussed, because I really wanted to get it to try to test it out. I didn't get that one, but I got this one. And of course, I'm not going to be able to get it on there right now. It's straight, but. And as you can see, it's moving right now. That's why I got a, crap. I got a, trolls are hiding. I ordered a vase, a glass vase, something I could just put over it. You know what I mean? So I can tell it's not the air moving it. But I'm gonna test it out one of these days. I agree in a way, flat Earth. I really do. I mean, I don't know the whole. I haven't researched it enough to really, you know what I'm saying. But I do feel that there's a lot of fear mongering in this whole world. I know the gremlins. They like to mess with my stuff. They really like to mess with my stuff. So anyway, these are the spiritual as fuck cards. Let me go ahead and get my. God, I'm scared to touch anything. Background. Excuse me. My God. There you go. Now you can see my messy room. These are the spiritual as fuck cards. Those are the ones. Hey, Michael, how you doing? I popped in Smoking G, but just as I popped in, my boss came down, so I was like, I gotta get the hell out off of YouTube and actually do some work. I was like, damn it. But I left you a like. I did leave you a like. And then I got, thank you, Jacques. I appreciate that. I got the Karma cards, which I've been wanting these for a long, long time. They're by Monty Farber. I love these. Hey, Randy, how you doing? Everybody excuse the stream. It's like totally messed up today. Randy, how you doing? What's going on? So I'm just kind of going over. There's basically no show today. Yeah. So yeah. So these have to, the karma cards have to do with the astrology. So we have the signs cards, of course. The let's go this way. Houses, and of course the planets. So, and what you do is, what's really cool about these cards, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get them separated here, is first you pull a sign card. And this is what they look like. That's the front. This is the signs card. And then that's the back. God. And these are the front. And what's cool about these cards is they'll play into each other. Meaning that, like, if I pulled, see, there goes my cam again. So they'll play in together as soon as I get them up there. You probably can't read them. But there's 3 sections. There's intuitive. No, hold on. Spirituality, mentality, and what's the P? Like personality or something like that. So, like the spirituality, if I pull these cards, it says demonstrate, which is on the planet card, as you did in the past, which is on the house card, your highest ideals, which is the signs card. That's for spirituality. Mentality would be like realize your home base or your family, the rules of. Realize the rules of your home base or your family. And then your personal would be act like a leader, get it out to the world, and do what makes you feel secure. So they're pretty cool. I got those. What about snow? Oh. Have an awesome day, Flat Earth. Have an awesome day. Thank you so much for coming in, and I hope you'll come back. Have a good day, Smoking G. Or Smoking in G Sharp. I always... So I got those cards, and then I got Magical Dimensions cards in the mail. So yeah. And the Magical Dimensions are pretty. They're really pretty. And they're with activators. And I don't know if you guys are used to activators or know what activators are, but it's certain colors and the way we perceive them that helps us. So like if I pulled the Guardians, it's all about shedding negativity, being in defense and a warning. Aren't they pretty though? And then this one is wisdom, about being psychic, intuitive, and the truth, finding the truth. I just think they're very pretty cards. I wish you could see them better. But they're almost like in 3D, but not 3D. Like, I don't know. They're shiny. They're shiny. So does anybody have any freaky odd news they want to share? I think that's everything that that want to come up. I mean, if I have to unplug if I have to unplug my headphones, I will. I don't think I need a refill yet. No, I'm good still. I am. That's why ravens and magpies up here are beautiful. Speaking of magpies, because they're shiny. I've never seen a magpie until I came up here, and I love them. But yes, I do love shiny things. But magpies are very territorial. Like, they'll come after your ass. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to be redoing my room again. Shh, don't tell my husband yet. Um, I bought another desk. So if I don't stream for a little while, I got murdered. Um, but I'm trying to figure out. I just want everything situated like I want it, and I bought another camera, so I'm gonna like put my this desk that's here now, back there with the other camera, and I bought extensions so it can run to this PC and everything. So when I'm doing my weekly readings or my monthly readings or whatever I decide, it'll be back there where my live broadcasts will be here, or even my other videos, um like I was doing the shadow people and stuff like that. So yeah, yeah, we have ravens here. I mean, we have crows too, but the ravens, they're always sitting in the tree, and I'm like, oh, the chickens are in the tree because they're so freaking huge. And all I can think of is Samson asshole. I don't know if any of you have seen that video. Very cool, Little Red. Where are you going? Is it home places or? Oh yeah, we joke around White Wolf because the ravens up here and the crows. Then we got one that sounds like a cow, a dying cow. We have one that sounds like goat. Um, yeah. So, and they know we feed them, so they know us. They whenever we go out for a cigarette, they're like, "Hey, is there food?" And then the seagulls come. Oh wow, wow, Little Red, that's cool. Massachusetts, Florida, and West Virginia. Wow, that's some travel in there, my friend. Be safe in all your travels. That's pretty freaking cool, though. I can't wait till it starts warming up, and hopefully, I'll get a day off sometime today. Not today, but I mean sometime in the near future, where after the ice has melted, because it's very icy out there. Um, uh, yeah, after the ice has melted, I still want to go out to Old Valdez. If you guys don't know what Old Valdez is, if you look up the earthquake of 1964 in Valdez, Massachusetts, there was a 9.4 earthquake that caused a tsunami. Valdez, where I am right now, is not the original Valdez that got taken out by the tsunami. So I want to go out there and explore, but after I get a um FLIR camera, because I won't be looking for spirits with that. I will be looking for bears. So yeah, I want to go explore out there. Unfortunately, a lot of people lost their lives, but in Old Valdez, the only thing left standing is the cement slab for the post office. So they decided to rebuild the city where I am now. Well, they call it a city, but it's not a city, you know. Um, so yeah, I would love to go explore out there. There's an old, actually Asian, Chinese, I think it is, graveyard out there. See, it's scary though. There's only two seasons here. Well, three: ice season, rain season, and bear season. So hopefully, I'll get out there and explore there somewhere. So, like, somebody needs to come up and help me go explore these places because nobody wants to come to Alaska. But yeah, there's a lot of places here to explore, and the other night we were actually going to do a live broadcast from downstairs to in the room that okay, let me know, little red one. There, because the room we used to stay in is definitely, there's shadow people running all over the place. A couple have made their way up here, but not a lot of them. A lot of them stay down there, but the basement is definitely spooky. And we definitely want to do an overnight investigation at one point in time. We're going to do it the other night. That's my problem, Ron. I don't have any weapons. I'm not a true Alaskan. I don't have any guns. But I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to use down there because I have my full spectrum cam. I have my, of course, my grid light because it's only one room. It's a hotel room. You know what I mean? Um, my husband was, I was so proud of him. He was doing his own investigations up here. He had the full spectrum cam, full spectrum cam going, and he was doing the dowsing rods. And usually he's pretty freaked out about that stuff, but I mean, there was a couple times because I was at work. I was working the desk. Hey, Tommy, how you doing, hon? Thanks for coming in. I was down at the front desk, and he came out. He's like, "Let's go have a cigarette. I don't want to be up there right now." So a couple times he freaked himself out, but he did good. I was proud of him. I was very proud of him. Good to hear, Tommy. Good to hear. So I think with that being said, I got to go write a grocery list, hop in the shower, take a nap, all within 2.5 hours. Um, and eat. So I think with that being said, I'm going to get off of here. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I feel so bad how this stream went. Look, now I'm even stuck on OBS. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Freaky Geek. How you doing, hon? So yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with this whole thing. I know, right? Just in time to have a good weekend. I know. So Saturday and Sunday, I'm not sure. I might pop in. So, make sure that bell's ticked. Not that it matters with YouTube because half the time I don't get my notifications. Um, oh, no problem, Freaky Geek. No problem. It's been a crazy. I had to start the stream 3 times. It's been crazy. What's that, Michael? Oh, are you talking with White Wolf? Sorry. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. No audio. Yeah, I'm having problems with my audio. That's what started it all. Oh, yes. See, I was right. See, I'm confusing myself. See, this is why I sleep during the day. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Do you know what I want to do? And maybe one of you guys can help me out. I really wanted to do this. You remember back in the day, like when ITC came out, with I'm talking about the whole camera looping through the old school TVs, which we have here in the hotel. Um, I want to grab one of them up and freaking do it. But you remember the old ITC? I cannot find anywhere online how to do the old ITC where you loop it through. Does anybody know how to do any of that? Because I've looked everywhere for directions and I can't remember how to do it for the life of me. Yeah. That's okay, Michael. I got it. I figured it out after a little bit. Yeah, the old ITC video where you look at the white noise on the TV or, the white. Do you? Because I would really love to do that. I mean, it's going to be a little bit before I do, but I'd love to bring back like a little bit of the old school way of paranormal, that was like 15 years ago. Yeah. Because I believe there's something into that. I mean, it could be because, one of my favorite movies is White Noise, but I really believe there was something to that. And now I'm not talking about the loop like they did on Ghost Adventures. It's not the same thing, but White Wolf, I know you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Um, because that was weird to me. But the old seeing through the white noise of the TV, people are like, and I do it too, buy all this equipment and that. And I mean, just hanging bells up around your doors and that. Yeah, the video ITC. Yes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I will look for that. Let me because I've looked and looked and looked because I've been wanting to do it for such a long time. Yes, yes, that's exactly it. Thank you, Whitewell. Okay, I will definitely. Yes, thank you. You don't know how long I've been looking for that. Seriously. But I do. I really want to let me save that. Bring back the old school way of stuff. Yeah, I know you do. I know. And that's why I brought it up. I'm like, you know what? It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And I used to be fascinated with it. And I remember watching, I don't know if you guys ever watched Tim Wood. I don't watch him anymore, but live sci-fi. I watched you. That's how my whole not a lot of my friendship on Facebook came from his streams. I made a lot of good friends. If you guys don't know who Tim Wood is, don't I don't know. He's changed a lot over the years since I've known him. Um, but he's the one that had that show that just came out. It's evil or something like that. It's not how he was back in the day. But he's known as the Godfather. He was on the live travel thing too. But anyway, he's known as like the Godfather of YouTube doing paranormal. Made a lot of really good friends through him. His old team and me still talk all the time. Um, and they're really good peeps. But he used to do that all the time, the ITC, the old video ITC, and that I'd be every night on that stream for hours. Before he was even on YouTube, before he was on live stream, I think, or something like that. One of those old, streamer platforms. Yeah. It hasn't been around in a while, Ron. That's probably why you haven't seen it. Not a lot. Like, I don't even think back then a lot of people did that. Did it? Did they, White Wolf? Um. Yeah. It just, yeah. You know, it's just something. One of those things that's captivated me, and I think I heard my husband. I better get going. I gotta get him a grocery list so he can go over and do some. Maybe that's why it's only science peeps. Okay. Parapsychology came out of it. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I better get going. Get him a ghost list. Wow, really? See what's on my mind. Um, get him a grocery list so he can get going. I swear I'm out of it today. Today is going to be my Monday. Thank you, Michael. I feel bad because this show to me, has been just all over the place. It's been very, getting this audio and video down, I swear. I will get it. I will get it one of these days. But I hope everybody has a great weekend. Thank you guys. Hey, Patrick. Oh, you've been lurking? Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for stopping in. Um, yeah, it's just been one of those chaotic days. I thank you guys all for sticking around, even through all the stuff. Um, all the stuff that's been going on. Uh, no need to be sorry, Patrick. Not at all. I'm glad you picked me to lurk in. I lurk a lot too, especially when I'm at work. So it's not a bad thing to me. Um, anyway, I hope you all have a great weekend. I thank you again for all you guys sticking around and, me shutting down the stream and coming back and coming back. You guys are awesome. You really are. And, it's actually, even though it's been all screwed up and chaotic, I feel like the stream has been today. A lot of good things come out of it. I enjoy, of course, talking with you guys and just chilling and chatting and having a good time. So until next time, guys, I will talk to you. Keep your eyes open. I will be doing the live, the giveaway on March 1st. So make sure you check out that video, comment on it. And yeah. Oh, thank you, Jacques. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It means a lot. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I will talk to you soon. And of course, Monday Musings, Paranormal Talk. We'll see if it gets up and running. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Love to you all. Be safe and stay spooky. I feel like I know somebody else will stay spooky. They're going to copyright me. No, I love you guys. Take care. Be safe.